Let me take a moment to specially recognize all of our viewers online, those who are not necessarily supporters of the NNP, but I want to specially recognize you because I know you've tuned in tonight because you recognize the new National Party is the best choice for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Brothers and sisters, I stand before you tonight not only as the political leader of the new National Party, but I stand tonight as a Grenadian daughter, someone who was born and rooted in this country, like everyone here tonight. And so because of that, I say to you tonight, I have a constitutional right to speak on behalf of the people of this country and to speak for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Brothers and sisters, every single one of you tonight, whether you are in the audience or you are online, you share that constitutional right to speak about what is happening in your country. Don't let anybody intimidate you. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you don't have a voice and that you don't belong. No one should silence us when we speak for the people of this country. Brothers and sisters, no one should attempt to stifle our democracy because our parents and our grandparents would have fought too hard to earn what we enjoy today. Brothers and sisters, our freedom of speech must never be selective. In other words, we must be able to speak regardless of which party forms the government. Brothers and sisters, I therefore declare tonight that we, the new National Party, we will stand for the people. We will stand with the people, and we will speak for the people regardless of the consequences. We have a responsibility, and we understand our responsibility. So tonight I say to you, and I say to those who attempt to stifle the voices of ordinary citizens, I say tonight, let the people's voices be heard. But I add also, not just that their voices must be heard, I say tonight, let their cries be answered with action that addresses the core of the pain that the people of this country feel. Our people deserve better. So I speak tonight without fear, without favor, for the farmers of our country who have been neglected. Our farmers who are discouraged, many of them still waiting on their CRIF payout, something that they are entitled to. Thankfully, the new National Party would have signed on to this program so that our country could have received $118 million so that farmers and fishermen and ordinary people could benefit. Brothers and sisters, many of our farmers are sitting by after more than a year, and they are still looking on at insiders of the NDC benefiting from these payouts. In some cases, brothers and sisters, those who are benefiting do not even qualify for the benefits that they receive. Tonight I speak for the farmers who once depended on the MNIB, Marketing and National Importing Board. Imperfect as it was, it worked for many of them over the years. Brothers and sisters, today, many of these same farmers will tell you that their crops are rotting. They are unable to feed their families because they no longer have the same markets that they had before. Brothers and sisters, I speak tonight for the fishermen and women of this country who are crying out for help. And while they cry, brothers and sisters, they face one of the nightmares that they would hope they would never have to face. A threat, recent announcement of U.S. bans that threaten their very market, their very survival. I speak tonight. Brothers and sisters, I speak tonight for families that are struggling under the crushing pain of the rising cost of living. While, brothers and sisters, this administration, the NDC administration, appears not to care about the pain of our ordinary families of this country. Brothers and sisters, these families, as they struggle throughout the length and breadth of this country, they are crying out for one thing: that their voices would be heard and the government would respond to them. But no ear, no hearing of this administration. Brothers and sisters, the NDC administration, on coming into office, would have cut the reliefs and the measures in place to help these very said families. And you know what is sad? They did not just remove those measures to help families. They added tax. They compounded the problem by added tax on sugar and a levy on water. Poor those who cannot afford. Our government seem not to care. So, brothers and sisters, every trip to the shop, every bill that is paid, every account that must be responded to, our people feel the pain. They feel, and it feels heavier and heavier every day. Mothers are wondering how to stretch a dollar even further. Family members are working harder, some even 2 jobs, but they are still unable to meet their monthly commitments. Where is our government? Where is our government? Brothers and sisters, let us face the reality in this country today. Our growth rate has fallen from 7% consistent growth, 7% in 2022 under the NNP. Now we are barely accomplishing a 4%. Government revenues are also falling. We've had a shortfall of $112.6 million just for the first half of this year. I told you before, Treasury is weakening, moving from $500 million when we left office. This administration is now experiencing a deficit of over $30 million. How did we get there so fast? Brothers and sisters, I say, God forbid that we have a major national natural disaster. And I say national, something that affects the length and breadth of this country. Or brothers and sisters, God forbid, the global economy would take a sharp turn downwards. Crap or smoke we pipe in this country. We have a deficit of $30 million. Brothers and sisters, while the Treasury weakens, while millions of dollars are wasted every day on delayed projects and cost overrun, some continue to defend this government like if they have no care for those persons who are affected, like the children of Cloget, who cannot even get a footpath to travel to school. No care for the poor. Government ministers, brothers and sisters, benefiting illegally from the funding of the Grenada Development Bank. Ask our farmers, ask our fishermen, ask our small businessmen. They cannot even qualify in so many instances, not even for $10,000 to get their very survival going. Brothers and sisters, this is not about party color. It is definitely not about party loyalty. This is about the very survival of ordinary men and women who are trying to make an honest living in this country. It is about our economic independence. It is about the future of our children, your grandchildren, and in some cases, it is about your great-grandchildren. So I ask you tonight, do you feel that the government that you voted for care about the people of this country? Brothers and sisters, dreams are being deferred. Opportunities are out of reach of the people of this country. One set of people benefiting and living well. People are left asking, where is the hope? Where are the promises that were made? The lofty promises that were made to the people of this country. Where are the 500 Grenadian-style houses that were supposed to be built every single year? Where are they? Not one. So we should be at 1,500, not one completed so far. I ask you tonight, brothers and sisters, because I don't know the answer. Where are the hundreds of Build Back Better houses that government collected millions of dollars and people are still living under tents more than 1 year later? Where are the houses to show for the millions of dollars this administration collected? Brothers and sisters, I ask you further, what has happened to the promise to make all government workers and Imani trainees permanent with the stroke of a pen? What has happened to this promise? Brothers and sisters, what has happened to the promise that no worker would be sent home? What has happened to that promise? Hundreds of workers were fired under this administration purely because of their perceived political affiliation. What has happened to those promises? What has happened to the promise that seed beneficiaries would receive $600 per month? I say to this administration, they need it right now because they are being strangled by the rising cost of living and the pressure that is added by this administration. Brothers and sisters, I warn you tonight, lest you forget the promises. Because you know what, I believe that many people are going to forget these promises. And they're going to jump on and hop on the new promise of Project Polaris that is meant to blind the eyes of the Grenadian people for the many promises that were never delivered. I say to you, stay awake and stay vigilant. Look at what is happening in our country. So tonight I encourage us that we cannot continue to waste resources in this country as we have been doing. So many children have not been able to return to school this week. Brothers and sisters, so many farmers are unable to access their lands today because their farm roads have not been maintained since 2022. But Grenada, We are here tonight because there is hope. We are here tonight because we know the record of the new National Party. The new National Party has always put people first. That is our track record. Brothers and sisters, we have always invested in our farmers and our fishermen, in our young people. We have invested in our women. We have invested in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. We've invested in small businesses over the years. But I want to say to you, the NNP has a track record that it has managed the resources of this country so well that this administration could have inherited a treasury that it said was pregnant. The NNP has a track record of visionary leadership, strong management, brothers and sisters, strong achievement, and strong performance over all these years. NNP has served Grenada well. And I say to you tonight, we are ready to do it again, and we are ready to do even better than we've done before with the team of the new National Party. So I give you the commitment tonight. I commit to you tonight that when the new National Party returns to government, agriculture would rise again. Our farmers would no longer be left behind. Agriculture would drive food security, create jobs, reduce our import bill, and strengthen our healthcare sector through proper nutrition. Brothers and sisters, families, when we return into government, families would be protected from the crushing cost of the rising cost of living. No family should ever have to choose between food and medicine in this country, between education and survival. Brothers and sisters, when we return into office, the new National Party would ensure that we rebuild the economy that is currently sinking in this country. And we are going to do it as we did before, and we're going to do it even better. We would restore growth. We will restore stability, and we will restore and ensure that there is prosperity in this country. But more than that, I say to you tonight, we will stand with our young people. We will give them far more opportunities than they have received before or they have been promised, not just talk as we are seeing right now. We will empower women, our single mothers, not with tokens and handouts, but real programs that will bring dignity and opportunities and independence. Too many of our people are crying out at this time. Brothers and sisters, we will strengthen social protection so that our seniors and our vulnerable and those who fall on hard times will never be left to fend for themselves. We will be there to stand with our people, to support our people through difficult times. Brothers and sisters, the linkage between tourism and agriculture and manufacturing will be one of our top priorities to ensure that our people, their economic survival, their prosperity will be captured in all of those initiatives that we will outline to you in the coming months. But we will restore trust. And this is important. Trust in governance. No more political victimization in this country. We will restore trust in government leadership that is honest, leadership that is transparent, leadership that is accountable to the people of this country. So I'm very confident tonight that Team NNP, a perfect blend of experience and youthful competence, is ready again to lead the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. So I say to you, real hope for a united, prosperous Grenada. We believe in you. We believe in this country. So I call on every Grenadian tonight to stand with the New National Party. Stand with the NNP, not because this is your party of choice, but because you want the best for Grenada. Stand with NNP. I am convinced without a shadow of a doubt that together with the NNP, with God on our side, love, unity, and courage, and doing what we need to do, this country would be so much better that we can move forward. And so tonight I close by addressing a subject that burns the heart of every Grenadian in this country. I close tonight to address the subject that every conscious Grenadian must be concerned about. I close tonight on a subject that threatens the very fabric of our society. A subject that must vex you if you care about children and you care about the future of this country. And that is why I close tonight, brothers and sisters, and I want to quote to you Section 7 of the new bill for civil legal responsibility, reducing the age for civil legal responsibility. Brothers and sisters, this bill, which was brought before the parliament of this country, is now dead, thank you, Lord, because the parliament was prorogued. But I beg you, don't get too excited too quick, because the bill is dead, not because the government of this country has killed it. It has died because the parliament is on recess. But what is sad, brothers and sisters, over the past couple days, the Attorney General of this country has indicated that the bill will not be killed. And so that is why I say to you tonight, if there was ever a time that you cannot sit down, that time is now. Because our future is now at stake. I want to read to you Section 7 of the bill. And I want you to listen carefully, because what I'm about to say here could be and become the right of your 12-year-old child, your 15-year-old child, your 16-year-old child. I beg you to listen carefully. It says, for the purposes of this section, sexual and reproductive health treatment means any, and I'm afraid of the word any in this bill, any medical, surgical, or counseling services or treatment provided to support the sexual and reproductive health of any individual, including A, access to contraceptive methods, B, treatment and prevention of sexually transmitted infections, including HIV/AIDS, prenatal and postnatal care, and other services related to pregnancy and childbirth, management of menstrual and gynecological health conditions, and E, sexual health education, risk assessment, and counseling. Brothers and sisters, this touches the very core of this country. And I say to you tonight, based on the content of this bill, I want you to imagine your 12-year-old child, without your knowledge, sitting in front of male doctor, accessing these services on any given day. The threat that this poses to our children must be a threat to every citizen of this country in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And I say to you, I don't know about you, but I am prepared to stand and fight for every child in the length and breadth of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. I don't know about you, but I am prepared to speak up for every child throughout the length and breadth of this country. And I give you the assurance that the new National Party will fight this bill. The new National Party will fight this bill until we are satisfied that our children are protected in this country. So I say to you, I'm happy you say you're ready. I ask you tonight, are you really ready? I ask you one more time, are you sure that you are really ready to fight for the children of this country? I say to you, you cannot be stifled. You cannot be bullied. I urge you to stand up for every child that you care about. May God bless you. May God bless our innocent children. May God bless Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique as we stand for justice, as we stand for what is right, as we stand for a beautiful country. Have a good night. May God bless you.